Get it. Don't push me. Don't touch me. What are you pushing on me for?
Can't record inside the building.
Hey, I have a law right here. You want to take a look at?
First, you're gonna have to step out for me.
Please don't touch me.
Alright, then step out.
Don't touch me.
Alright, so step out the facility.
Touch me.
Alright, so step out the facility.
Hey, get off of me. Get off of me.
Alright, now we can talk.
I'm getting my property.
Where's your property? Is it this?
Grabbing my property.
Hey, you shouldn't drop things. Put your hands behind your back.
Look at the law. I'm not resisting.
Alright, so put your hands behind your back. Alright, so put your hands behind your back.
You were looking for this.
I was looking for what?
This interaction.
I was looking for you to take away my freedom?
No, I'm not gonna.
The video doesn't begin, it detonates. No slow build, no gentle setup, just instant chaos. Voices collide, commands overlap, and within seconds, the situation spirals into physical confrontation. A man stands his ground, repeatedly warning, "Don't touch me," while officers push forward with authority that feels both urgent and uncompromising. From an outsider's perspective, this moment is pure tension. There's confusion, but also intent. Both sides seem locked into their roles. The man claims ownership. "This is my property," a statement that immediately raises stakes. The officers respond not with explanation, but with control. It's not a conversation, it's a collision. What makes this opening so gripping is its lack of context. The viewer is dropped directly into the aftermath of something already boiling over. Why is he being pushed? What led to this? Who crossed the line first? These unanswered questions create a powerful hook that demands attention. Then, almost strategically, the chaos cuts. The narrator steps in, shifting from raw confrontation to controlled storytelling. Suddenly, the viewer is told this is about an unlawful arrest. That single phrase reframes everything. Now the chaos isn't random, it's evidence. The aggression isn't isolated, it's part of a bigger claim. And the viewer is no longer just watching a moment, they're about to investigate it. This opening doesn't just grab attention, it forces the audience into a position of judgment. And once that happens, there's no turning away.
Short memory, let's get into it.
You can't record inside the building facility. I'm gonna ask you to step out.
Can I
ask you to step out. First, you're gonna have to step out.
I have a law right here. You want to take a look at?
First, you're gonna have to step out for me.
Please don't touch me.
Alright, then step out.
Don't touch me.
Alright, so step out the
Don't
facility.
touch me.
Alright, so step out the facility. Sir, right now you're trespassing.
Don't touch me.
Right now you're trespassing.
Hey,
I'm gonna need
get
you to
off
step
of me.
out. Alright,
Get
no
off of
problem.
me.
Alright,
Get
now
off
we
of
can
me.
talk.
Get
now
off
we
of
can
me.
talk outside.
Read the law that says I have the right to do it.
We can talk outside. Now
You're a
we can
law
talk.
enforcement officer. Read the law. It's felony.
You wanted to talk, we can
I'm
talk.
going inside where I have the right to record. I do. I have the right to record.
Alright, you're trespassing.
I'm not.
I'm asking you to leave and you're refusing to leave.
I'm not trespassing.
Now you're not. Now you're not because you're outside. So
no, I'm not trespassing in a building that I pay for either.
So let's talk.
There was no reason. Why'd you put your hands on me?
Because I asked you to leave and you refused to leave.
My paper is there. That doesn't mean you can put your hands on me.
We'll get your paper. Do me a favor. Grab his paper.
Let me speak to a supervisor.
Alright, no problem.
Let me speak to a supervisor.
Alright, we got one for you.
This is ridiculous.
Alright, it's ridiculous that you're not following.
Listen.
With the rewind in motion, the scene rebuilds from the ground up. The auditor is inside the building, calm but firm, asserting his right to record. His tone is controlled, almost methodical, but the officer's approach quickly shifts the atmosphere. From a third-person viewpoint, this is where the tension truly begins to form. The officers don't engage with the argument, they issue directives. "Step out" becomes the repeated command, replacing dialogue with authority. The auditor, however, doesn't comply blindly. He asks questions. He references the law. He challenges the reasoning. And that's where friction starts to spark. Then comes the critical shift, physical contact. The moment an officer places hands on him, the situation changes completely. What was a disagreement becomes enforcement. The auditor reacts instantly, calling out the contact, demanding justification, and asking for a supervisor. Meanwhile, the officers escalate their stance, labeling his presence as trespassing. From the outside, it's clear both sides are digging in. Neither is willing to concede ground. The auditor sees himself as exercising a right. The officers see a refusal to comply. And in that gap, between perception and authority, the conflict intensifies. This segment doesn't explode yet, but it builds pressure rapidly. Every command, every refusal, every unanswered question adds weight to what's coming next. Because by now, it's obvious, this isn't ending calmly.
I asked him to leave. You're with him? He refused to leave.
Documenting.
You're documented? Alright, just stop going closer to me.
He has the law in his hands.
That's fine.
Are you scared of me or something?
Stop. It's in his hands.
Are you scared of me?
You keep coming closer. I keep
But are
telling
you
you to
scared?
back up.
I'm going into my building.
Pay for this building.
You're right.
Yes,
Pay
papers
for
in
this
his
building.
hands. Back up.
You do pay for this building.
Back up. You want to talk to the supervisor? Just
We
back
pay
up
for
from me.
I'm waiting for the supervisor.
Alright, so
My
give him
property's
assistance.
inside of
Alright,
this
we'll
building.
get you your property.
My property's inside of this building right
Yeah,
now.
huh? I'm asking my property.
Get it. Don't push me. What are you pushing me? What are you pushing me for? No one's
Yo,
scared
if he comes
of me.
here-
No one's scared of me.
Stop.
No one's scared of me.
Here's your
Don't touch
paper.
me.
Here's your
Don't
paper.
touch me. That's not my paper.
Alright, then where's your
That's
paper?
not my
Alright,
paper.
then where's
It's
your
inside.
paper? Where inside?
It's inside.
Alright, where?
What you
Alright, go
pushing on me
inside.
for,
Alright,
man?
yo,
What are you doing?
Step away from me.
What are you
Alright,
doing?
this
Don't
is
touch me.
get inside, get
What are you
inside,
pushing
get
on me for, man?
Alright,
What's wrong
listen,
with
if you
you?
come into the police facility,
Yo,
you're
what is
going to be
wrong with
arrested
you
for
guys?
trespassing.
For I can't trespass in a public
I'm giving
area.
you a warning,
Don't
sir.
touch me. Give me my property.
Alright, I'm giving you a
want my
warning. Alright,
property.
so step out, let go of the door.
My property's
Alright, so
inside
let
this
go of the
building.
door.
My property's inside this building.
Alright, if he goes to this door, I'm
My
arresting him.
property's
It's as simple as
inside this
that.
building.
This is the moment everything tips over. The tension that's been building finally finds its release, and it's immediate, forceful, and irreversible. The auditor attempts to re-enter, insisting his property remains inside. The officers issue warnings, but their tone has changed. There's no negotiation left, only enforcement. From an observer's perspective, this feels like watching a line being crossed in real time. Words lose their influence, and actions take over. Then it happens. The command is given. Hands behind the back. Officers move in. The arrest begins. What's striking here is the auditor's reaction. He doesn't resist. In fact, he repeatedly states that he's not resisting. But more importantly, he makes a revealing statement. He claims this is exactly what he was looking for. That changes everything. Suddenly, this isn't just a confrontation, it's a test. A deliberate push to see how authority responds under pressure. The officers, however, remain focused on control. They restrain him, secure the situation, and proceed with the arrest. At this point, the power dynamic is completely shifted. Physical control belongs to the officers, but narrative control begins shifting toward the auditor, who continues speaking, questioning, and documenting every second. This is the climax, the exact moment the video has been building toward. And once it happens, there's no going back.
Grab me my property.
Alright, where's your property? Is it this?
Grab me my property.
Hey, you shouldn't drop things.
You guys are out
Have
of
a good
control.
day, man. Coming through those doors. If he grabs those, alright, he's trespassing. He was right inside.
Look at the law.
You got
Look at
cuffs?
the law. Look
You got
at the law.
cuffs? Put your hands behind your back.
With the cuffs on, the confrontation doesn't end. It transforms. The physical struggle fades, replaced by a sharper, more focused conflict. Words versus authority. The auditor immediately begins questioning the arrest. For what crime? Becomes the central demand, repeated with urgency and precision. From a third-person lens, this segment feels like a courtroom without a judge. The auditor presents arguments, constitutional rights, state law, the right to record, while the officers stick to a single charge, trespassing. But what stands out isn't just the disagreement, it's the disconnect. The auditor even references a printed law, attempting to show it directly. Yet, the officers show little interest in engaging with it. That refusal becomes symbolic, fueling the auditor's frustration and reinforcing his narrative. Meanwhile, the officers continue their process, searching, securing, documenting. Their focus remains procedural, not philosophical. This creates a powerful contrast. One side is arguing legality, the other is enforcing authority, and neither side acknowledges the other's framework. The tension here is quieter than before, but deeper. It's no longer about what's happening. It's about whether it should be happening at all. And that question lingers heavily.
Look at the law. I'm not resisting.
Alright, so put your hands behind your back. Alright, so put your hands behind your back.
I'm not resisting.
Alright, good.
I'm not resisting.
Alright.
There you go.
Now the confrontation shifts from personal to systemic. The auditor's tone becomes more intense, more pointed. He's no longer just defending himself. He's challenging the entire structure in front of him. From an observer's perspective, this is where the emotional weight peaks. The auditor accuses the officers of ignoring the very laws they're sworn to uphold. He appeals to logic, fairness, even empathy, asking how they would feel if this happened to someone they cared about. But the responses he receives are stark and revealing. One line cuts through everything. Get a lawyer and sue us. That statement lands with force. It signals a shift from engagement to dismissal, from accountability to deflection. At this point, the interaction feels less like a misunderstanding and more like a breakdown. The system isn't responding, it's closing ranks. The auditor continues pushing, but the tone from the officers suggests the conversation is over. And that silence, paired with that dismissal, speaks louder than any argument. This segment exposes something deeper than conflict. It reveals a gap between what is expected from authority and what is actually delivered. And for the viewer, that realization hits hard.
Read this law, by the way. Alright. What am I arrested for?
Trespassing. I told you not to step into the police facility.
Yeah, they want to. Don't take it. I'm not resisting.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'll delete it. I'll shut it off. He's allowed to record. My camera's still on, by the way.
Look, and the other one is coming.
It's fine. I'll talk to him too.
I'm not resisting.
I'm not telling you you're resisting. I'm checking your pockets in case you have
I'm just
anything.
making sure that you know I'm not resisting. That's all. I'm not resisting at all.
You were looking for this.
I was looking for what?
This interaction.
I was looking for you to take away my freedom? Why would I want you to take away my freedom for?
Can't come in. Don't come in.
Why would I want you to take away my freedom for?
You mind just getting the petty?
Yeah, I got you.
Read the law. You don't like cameras, man?
You saw it, right?
You don't like transparency. $1,000 take my money.
Anything else?
You want to read that law? There's a law that says that. I'm being serious with you. But what I'm saying is you arrested me on what? I'm arrested. I'm placed under arrest. For what? For what? For what crime? No, for what crime? For trespassing. How does trespassing officer how does it supersede not only my constitutional rights, but it supersedes New York State and New York City law? How does it do that? No one has their body cameras on?
My body camera's on.
Okay.
It's right here.
So how does trespassing supersede New York State?
I'm gonna do this first.
I'm here.
Alright, I'm doing everything for
I can speak, man. I'm not gonna
answer it.
You don't have to answer if you don't want to. You have the right to remain silent. Everything you say will be said.
I'll count this in front of you, okay?
Yeah.
Do you want any medical attention?
No,
And you mind? I don't have radio. Can you? Just
I got you.
This is ridiculous. You know that. This is 100% ridiculous. I have a right to be in this building, just like anyone else has a right to be in this building.
There's also rules, you know. Would you
The law.
listen to me,
Sergeant,
listen
can I
to
get
me.
your
Wait,
name?
let me talk.
I'm trying to.
Listen.
I can't hear you.
Would you go to a library and cause a ruckus?
I'm not causing ruckus.
Wait.
I'm peacefully
That's what
recording.
you're
That's not
doing. We're
causing a
telling you
ruckus.
to remove yourself from here.
For what reason? For what lawful reason?
Answer that question. Would you do that?
What lawful
Would you
reason?
go to a library and do that?
Sir, I came here with, you guys are law enforcement officers. I came here with a law.
All right.
I came here with a law
All right.
to show you, and you don't want to see the law. None of you.
but we're telling you stop
1, 2, 3, 4,
recording.
5, 6 different law enforcement. I have a right to
refusing
record
law for-
by New York State and New York City law. New York State and New York City law gives me the right to record.
But when they tell you and give you a law
No,
order,
it doesn't.
stop.
Read the law. It's laminated right there for you.
Fine. I'll read it.
It's laminated right there for you. Read the
I'm
law.
gonna read you this law, sir. Alright? It is a crime with intent to prevent a police officer from ascertaining such information to knowingly impersonate actually date birth address to the police officer. Alright?
You have everything you need on my license right there.
I'm asking you, what's your name?
It's on my license. Well, on ball. Great. That's my name.
What's your date of birth?
Oh, right there on the driver's license office. There's absolutely no reason for any of this. Zero. Zero reason for this.
What's your phone number?
You don't need my phone number. It's a spot on your paper. You don't need it. You need my name, date of birth, address.
Alright, so you're refusing to give a phone number.
You have my. You
I
have
don't
my
have your phone number,
information.
that's what I'm asking you. You're refusing
You
to
don't
give a
need
phone
it.
number.
Is it a crime for me not to give you my
That's not what I'm
number?
asking you. I'm asking you, are you refusing to
Yes, I'm refusing to give you my phone number. You don't need it.
Alright, that's not what I asked.
No one wants to read that nice laminated law, huh? No one wants to read the law. It's a law. You are a law enforcement officer.
We're going to be vouchering, brother, so we're going to read it. Don't worry.
You are a law enforcement officer and you're going against New York City law.
I'll count your money, okay?
You are breaking New York City law. You know that, right?
You know how much you have?
It's $1,000 in
Count
cash.
in front of you again, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000.
$1,000 in cash. Correct.
All right, you can
Alright, sir.
Look at the law, Sergeant. Sergeant, look at the
Sir, are you hurt or injured?
How are you look at the law, sir? I don't know if I'm injured.
Do you need medical attention?
No, I don't need. He said no already. Sergeant, look at the law. I'm trying to tell you that there is a law.
I don't need to
What am I being?
I'm arrested
for trespassing.
11:20.
I want you to look at the law because it's very important. You are a law enforcement officer, Sergeant. You should really look at the law. There's a New York State law and a New York City law that grant me the right to record the police in the course of their duties. There's no exception for a police lobby, Sergeant. Sergeant Lopez, there's no exception.
Did you answer my question earlier? Would you call something after they tell you to leave from the library?
But you have no right to tell me to leave.
Would you keep talking and
You have no
disturb everybody that's in the lobby?
You have no right to tell me to leave a public
I'm
place.
trying to give you an example. You're not trying
No,
to.
but you have no right to tell me to leave a
I
public
don't need
place.
to talk to you anymore. You guys
There's a
just put on
law.
the back,
You
put
don't,
on next to the
it's
story,
fine. You don't
right?
have to talk to me, Sergeant. You have the right to remain silent.
Bert,
Hey, I'm saying you get you in the court of law.
let the road tell me. Bert.
Where's his phone? Sarge, I don't know if that phone's still recording. Where is it?
Where's his personal phone?
It was on this thing. I'll look for it after. I'm gonna lodge him first. Yeah. Yeah, just I would move it away from the desk though.
Two straight together. You guys are violating the state law.
Yeah, you stop. Inside out.
Yeah.
Completely How would you feel if this happened to your niece, nephew, brother, uncle? How would you feel?
I would tell him to respect the cops.
You would tell them to respect the cops.
No.
What if those same cops were violating the law?
I didn't violate anyone.
Yes, you did. I tried to show it to you. You didn't want to read it. You violated the law. I'm trying to tell you. You think I'm joking, or you think that you're violating the law? There's a New York City and a state law.
Tell me that means nothing to some lawyer.
It doesn't.
Because that's what you're.
It doesn't. It doesn't matter.
And sue us.
I know there's no accountability. There's no accountability in law enforcement.
We're breaking the law. Get a lawyer and sue us. Stop telling me about it.
It doesn't matter. I can tell you whatever I want to tell you.
All right. Keep going.
You're violating trespass.
You're supposed to arrest all Hispanics.
As the intensity fades, the story shifts into reflection and revelation. The narrator steps back in, no longer reacting in the moment, but analyzing what came after. From a third-person viewpoint, this is where the narrative expands beyond the incident itself. Charges were filed, but not all survived. The more serious charge was dismissed entirely, raising immediate questions about its validity. But the story doesn't end there. The trespassing charge returns, keeping the case alive. And then comes the real twist. The issue escalates beyond the single arrest. It becomes part of a larger legal battle, one that could define whether recording inside a police lobby is protected. Suddenly, this isn't just about one person. It's about precedent. The outcome of this case could shape how future encounters unfold. Not just here, but everywhere. The video closes with uncertainty, but also anticipation. A higher court will decide what happens next. And that leaves the audience with a powerful realization. This wasn't just a moment of conflict. It's a moment that could redefine the rules.